First, we upload the police report into our app. Next, we can fine-tune the OCR zones before extracting. Usually you do it once. This way we help the system read this specific type of report with better accuracy. Then the app extracts all the fields automatically section by section. We can review everything, verify the results, and manually correct any field if needed. The system matched the person from the report to an existing client in our database, coming directly from Clio. It also matches the report to an existing case of the client or gives us a list. The client we identified only has one case in Clio, and you can see that most of the fields in that case are still empty. Now we can quickly edit any field if we want. In this case we don't need to, because the extraction was accurate. Then we move to the next step, pushing the extracted fields into Clio. Once that's done, inside Clio you'll see all the custom fields filled for that client, and we also attach the original report image to the matter. The lawyer is attached as well. At this stage, the document section is still empty. So next, we generate the document directly from our application. The app gives us a link to the generated document so we can open it and verify it. And the same document is also available inside Clio. After that, we can send the email with the generated document attached. I'm not sending the email in this example because the email address connected to this customer isn't mine. Instead, I'll show another file where the customer has my email address. For that customer, the email was already sent. You can see it in the history, the recipient address, the send time, and the attachment. Now, in the settings, we can configure different lawyers, and those are pulled from Clio as well. Basically, everything is connected to Clio, and we extract the data from there. We can also choose different OCR models, depending on the quality we need. With this method we can be very accurate even with a local small model, so this solution can scale to millions of documents at flat cost. And we can manage document templates, choose which templates we use when generating documents, upload new documents to create new templates, and associate those templates with specific flows. We can also automatically extract fields from templates and create the corresponding custom fields in Clio. So instead of manually creating custom fields in Clio, the system can discover what's needed and set it up. For email, we have a mail section with the 2 calendar options, and an email template we can edit. It supports placeholders that get filled with data from the report and from Clio. Now let's go back to the OCR template editor, the part 1 mentioned at the beginning. Here, we can load any kind of report and define zones on the document. Then we extract the fields from the template and map them to the right fields in Clio. On the right side, we see the list of Clio fields. On the left side, we see the fields we discovered from the template. We simply drag and drop the ones we care about to create the mapping. We can also apply simple logic when combining fields. If we use AND, we concatenate fields, for example when building an address from multiple parts. If we use OR, we choose one side or the other, for example, using either the customer fields or the defendant fields depending on what's available. And that's the full flow: upload the report, extract and verify fields, match the client and the case in Clio, push data to Clio, generate the document, and send it by email.